Good morning. The topic of conversation today is PLCs, Programmable Logic Controllers. I have an example here. This is an Allen Bradley. This is a more traditional, what's been going into factories for generations now. And I've got another one here. It's a click. This click PLC is like ones that I used in my robotics classes. You can see right now I've got a lot of wires hanging out of it with intentions of showing the grandkids some neat tips and tricks. Um, but what I've got here today is a book that I'm evaluating. I'm going to see if my grandkids can learn from me reading this text and then going through the exercises and see if I can get them a free education, one that would have cost me about $8,000 had I not gotten a scholarship. So, if I can give my grandkids basically a free education and do it all at once for 10 kids, that'd be pretty neat. So, I'm going to start here today by reading the chapters of this book. And then down the road, we will see how the exercise go, and um, we'll have some fun here with this. Thanks for joining me. This book is called Programmable Logic Controllers, Principles and Applications, the third edition by Glenn A. Mauser and William J. Weindorf. Um, This was used in my robotics class, but the class was more of a show and go. It was very much a learn by doing class. And I've got my cup of coffee here. I've got a full pack of cigarettes in my pocket. I'm ready for the long haul. Now, when I get a book in my hands, I always like to grab it and look at the table of contents and the index and the glossaries and see if there's any terminology I'm not familiar with. Now, I think a reading of the chapters before I get into chapter one would be a good exercise. So, chapter one, Programmable Logic Controllers and Critical Safety Practices. Chapter 2, PLC Electrical Principles, Ratings, and Circuit Calculations. Chapter 3, PLC Programming Symbols, Diagrams, and Logic Functions. Chapter 4, PLC Hardware, Memory, and Operating Cycle. Chapter 5, PLC Systems, Circuits, and Interface Devices. Chapter 6, PLC Programming Diagrams, Addresses, and Bit Instructions. Chapter 7, PLC Programming Timer and Counter Instructions. Chapter 8, PLC Analog Device Installation, Programming, and Troubleshooting. Chapter 9, PLC Installations and Startup. Chapter 10, Troubleshooting Methods and Test Instrument Operations. Chapter 11, Testing and Troubleshooting Electrical Devices and PLC Hardware. Chapter 12, Troubleshooting with PLC Software. And Chapter 13, PLC Systems Maintenance. For me, already knowing this information, this book seems very digestible. To someone starting out, it's the unknown. But it's 13 chapters. It dives into each one and gives you the critical knowledge needed to be proficient. I believe this is going to be a fun exercise, and I look forward to entertaining the grandchildren with it. But I know that this could go much further than just my grandchildren, and the efforts on Grandpa's STEM learning could help a lot of people. I hope it does. Thank you.